He might be the most timid man in the world. Even when taking wedding photos with his wife, he would be so scared that he closed his eyes. His timidity ran through his entire life. When he was a child, he was afraid that his mother wouldn't be able to feed his younger siblings, so he gave up on studying and chose to beg on the streets. As a young man, he was afraid that his younger brother would give up his admission to Seoul University because of their poor family situation, so he chose to work as a miner in a dark, hopeless mine. After getting married, he was afraid that his sister wouldn't have a dowry, so he chose to go to a foreign battlefield to make money. His timidity came from his father's departure and a lesson his father gave him, that as long as his father was gone, he would be the head of the family. And from that moment on, these words were firmly planted in the 8-year-old Deoksu's heart, becoming the words that would trap him in a cage for his entire life. In the winter of 1950, a large number of North Koreans were displaced. They could only choose to escape the war with the US Army. The ships for relocation were limited, but Deoksu's family was lucky among these refugees. They successfully grabbed a position on the battleship's soft ladder. His parents each carried one of the younger siblings, and Deoksu was given his older sister to carry. But just as they were about to board the ship, Deoksu was grabbed by other refugees. When Deoksu fell onto the ship, all he had left in his hand was half of Emosian's sleeve, and Emosian had already disappeared without a trace. At that moment, his father didn't blame Deoksu. Instead, he ran back to search for Emosian. When the battleship started to move, the last thing Deoksu saw was his father, who had failed to find Emosian, and the factory that was exploding at that time. It was from that moment on that Deoksu began to fear sudden flashes of light, and fear that he wouldn't be able to be a good head of the family.